when you need to know what's happening in your local region, across the country, or around the world. Stay informed. The Win News Hour, the best hour of news in the country.
Hello folks, my name is Seagal.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chuck Noris.
Hi, so today we're going to talk about a major social problem, which is waste. So basically we're going to talk about the relationship between man and nature.
And also the interrelation that the man has in nature.
Also, so we're going to focus on the... Okay.
What the fuck should I say?
So Chuck Norris, can I go by Chucky? So Chucky, we know that in today's society in the US, consumerism is a big thing, and then we get to have a lot of waste, so we have to get rid of it, right?
Absolutely, Steve, and it's a big problem, especially in the industrialist nations nowadays.
So we're going to try to answer the question, how to convert an urban nuisance into an ecological advantage. So basically, to answer this question, we're going to do it in 3 parts. First, we're going to see some essential causes of waste with the history of waste and the composition of waste.
And then, we'll try to find different techniques employed to protect the nature, such as recyclement, landfills and buried trash, and finally, incineration.
And the last one, which could be, or it is, the best solution. The best solution to get rid of this waste, other than recycling, is the thermic treatment of the waste. Alright, so to analyze this situation, we're gonna have
Steven. We're gonna have two French experts coming right from Paris.
Exactly.
And they're gonna try to explain us some essential causes of the waste.
Right after the pause, folks.
See you later.
Alligator.
Welcome back, folks.
Welcome back.
As planned, right with us right now are 2 French baguette experts that will come here to talk about the essential causes of the waste.
Here we come.
We're the French experts.
Right from Paris.
My name is Abdelrahim Nicolas Sarkozy.
And my name is Abdelrazak Manchoulouati, François Hollande. So, we here as waste experts. We're really good in garbages. And so we're going to talk a little about some essential causes of the waste, some history and composition of the waste.
So first, let us focus on the history. Historically, the amount of waste generated by the population was insignificant because of the low population density. It is because the population has more than doubled that the public health has now become a major issue. However, the first law to control waste was established only in 1975 in France. Before that, people were even allowed to throw garbage in the street.
Yes, that's true. So I'm going to talk about waste composition. So what is waste? Basically, it may consist of unwanted material or leftover manufacture process or anything that basically you don't want anymore. Whatever you don't want anymore, you just throw it away. That's what is waste. And I even have some pictures of waste for you guys. Look at this. Look at this. How nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Nice. So next up.
So now, I will present you the big categories of waste. First, we have the household waste that Mr. François Hollande will introduce you in further details. Then, we have the waste of professional activities, such as inert waste, that myself, Nicolas Sarkozy, will present you in further details. Classical industrial waste, that's my friend, François Hollande. And specific industrial waste, that's me.
So let's talk about household waste. So basically, what is household waste? Household waste. It's whatever we waste and whatever we produce in our daily life, you know. Actually, on average, one American from America produces 250 pounds of waste per year? Waste. So if I break it down, it's like 0.8 pounds a day per person.
Per day?
Per day, man! Per day! So imagine if everybody on the earth, everybody, consume like the average American, we would need 5 planets.
5 planets?
Yeah, too much consumerism in America. Good. Good. Anyway, we continue.
I will now talk to you about inert waste. What is inert waste? Inert waste is a waste which is neither chemically or biologically reactive and will not decompose. Examples of this are concrete, sand, and that's it.
Alright, now let's talk about classical industrial waste. So what is a classical industrial waste? It represents classic company waste like paper or plastic. And we all know that plastic and paper, no good. They are killing millions of trees.
In the forest.
In the forest, deforestation. To get those papers that all the corporates throw away because they consume so much. Or even the plastic. You know what? The plastic,
no good.
no good. Big reason of the pollution. It takes so many years to
Very
decompose.
big.
Very big. We have to find solution to get rid of those things. First, stop destroying the trees. Second, recycle.
Now, I will talk to you about specific industrial waste. Specific industrial waste are all kinds of toxic and hazardous waste. In this category, we can consider toxic elements that represent a real danger for the earth. But not only, also for the humans, as does electronic waste in Western Africa. E-waste is a major cause of cancer and health problems and respiration problems in Western Africa for the young people that live around litter sweat. You know.
Anyway, if I resume, girls,
This
no
is
good.
No good.
No good.
Don't throw
Very
nail
toxic.
polish. Don't throw nail polish on the ground.
Yeah, because no matter what, even if you throw it away, it is very toxic. Very toxic. Because when it decomposes, you know, it goes in the air and then it makes some holes in the ozone layer.
We don't put holes in the ozone layer.
No
We
holes
don't
in the
want-
ozone layer. Damn! I didn't know that waste could be that toxic. Right?
Yeah.
Right. But I really wonder if there is some different techniques to get rid of those waste.
Well, Steven, that's actually a really good question. And that's what we're looking forward to with our 2 French experts.
Expert baguette, French baguette. Alright, Nicolas Sarkozy. Now it is time to get serious. We're getting to the real matter.
Let's talk about solutions. We'll now talk about the different techniques employed to protect the nature itself.
So I'm going to talk to you guys about recycle. So basically, it consists of separating the waste. Or it starts home by putting the different garbages into different cans. By doing this, it helps to change materials, so-called waste, into new product to prevent the waste of potential useful material. So recycling can reduce the consumption of fresh raw material, but also reduce energy usage, but also reduce air pollution or water pollution. So please, folks, next time you see one of those garbages, don't just pass next to it. Use them. Use them. Really, it helps the earth. Recycle.
Use them!
Use them.
Use them! Now, folks, I'm going to talk to you guys about landfills and buried trash. What is it, may you ask me? Well, a landfill is a site, as indicates its name, for the disposal of waste material by burial. It is the oldest and the most used form of waste treatment throughout the world. How does it work, will you ask me? Well, I have an answer for you. Basically, all the trash is gathered in here. They dig a hole, they put the trash in the hole, and then they cover it. What's the problem of this solution? Well, there is leakage that can go and contaminate the groundwater. But not only. It also releases gas that can catch fire or even explode.
What? So is that a solution to this matter, you know?
Well, François, now that you bring it up, it's not a solution. It shouldn't even be in this part.
It shouldn't be in this part. This is not a solution. This is...
No good.
Ah, no good, no good way. This is not a good way to get rid of waste. Not at all.
But in today's world, it is still the most used form of garbage disposal.
Yes, we have to do something. And this something is... not this.
What is another form of garbage disposal, will you ask me? Well, I have another answer for you.
That we use nowadays, like the landscape.
Incineration, ladies and gentlemen.
What is incineration, Nicolas Sarkozy?
Incineration is a waste treatment process. It involves the combustion of organic substances containing waste materials. Incineration of waste materials converts the waste into ash, flue, or even gas and heat. Of course, there is a big problem with this solution. The process has a very negative impact on the air.
Let me explain. Basically, we burn the waste over here, we do not filtrate the smoke, and we just release it. That's a really simple way to explain it. So what happens to this?
Release of gas and of dioxide carbon.
10 millions of tons per year released in the air that produce toxin or that...
This is no good.
No good
for the ozone layer.
This is not a solution to get rid of the waste.
Absolutely, Nicolas Sarkozy, François Hollande.
François Hollande, Nicolas Sarkozy. So what is the solution? I'm going to tell you what is the solution. The new engineers is the thermic treatment of the waste. This is a top of the arch, the new technology invented by French people.
The CNIL.
So basically, let me tell you about these new types of engineering process. So they have a new chamber of burning. Basically, they burn the waste in the new type of way where the smoke coming out of it is filtered. And whatever is gathered from this is combined with some raw materials to create concrete, to create houses, to create the road or whatever. And then after, the filtration is so good that when it's released in the air and has no carbon dioxide, so by the companies that use this system get carbon credit, because as you know from Kyoto Accord, you cannot release a certain amount of carbon dioxide in the air.
So François, let me get this straight. If I understood you good, not only does it not pollute the earth, but the firms also get money from the government.
Carbon credit, exactly. They get some money for not polluting the air. Not only that, the fact that they filter the smoke, they do it by a technique where they make turbine turns. And what happens when turbine turns? You can create what?
Energy.
Electricity. And what happens with electricity? Well, the big factory is self-regenerating and you can sell the extra energy that you have to the city, you know, to provide homes.
What? This blows my mind, François.
Exactly.
Why doesn't it exist everywhere in the world then?
Why? Why don't every politician or every government do not accept this system? Why? Ask yourself that question. So here we go, folks. We had the pleasure to have our two French garbage experts coming straight from Paris to talk a bit more about this social problem.
Absolutely, Steven. And thanks to our two French baguettes experts, we now have better insights about this waste problem.
So we actually saw that there is two solutions to this big waste social problem that we have nowadays in America. One is with
the thermic treatment of waste.
And the second is the recycling.
One is not very easy, it depends on the government. But the second one, each one of you can make a difference.
There we go. So we would like to thank you to watching our
news anchor. Thank you for being with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we hope to see you soon back on our channel.
Thank you.